In the vast and remote stretches of Siberia, an environmental disaster unfolded, the likes of which the world had never seen before. The Siberian wildfires in 2021 became the largest and most destructive wildfire disaster ever recorded in human history. But what made these fires so extraordinary? And how is it impacting countries around the world, even to this day? Siberia, a region spanning over 13 million square kilometers, is famous as one of the most inhospitable places on Earth due to its extremely cold temperatures. Ironically, the region's vast forests and often dry conditions make it a natural hotspot for unchecked wildfires. And, in 2021, the sheer scale and intensity of the blazing inferno gave way to the worst fire disaster in recorded history, ravaging over 18 million acres of land in the Russian Far East. But why did this wildfire become so devastating? There were several contributing factors. First and foremost, climate change played a crucial role. Rising temperatures in Siberia, exacerbated by global warming, led to drier conditions in the soil and increased flammability in vegetation. During the summer of 2021, Siberia had extreme temperatures that were an astounding 5 degrees Celsius higher than average, creating the perfect storm for wildfires. The region's sparse population and remoteness make firefighting efforts particularly difficult. Local authorities were faced with inadequate resources and manpower. It became impossible for the ground teams to contain the flames quickly. The Siberian wildfires were particularly intense due to the thawing of the permafrost. Siberia is home to vast areas of permafrost, soil that has been frozen for thousands of years. As temperatures rise, it begins to thaw, releasing stored carbon and accelerating climate change. The thawing also releases methane, a potent greenhouse gas, and the combination of these effects contributes to the growing intensity of wildfires. The scale of the fires itself is hard to fathom. At the height of the fire season, the wildfires burned more than 18 million acres of land, the equivalent of 27,000 square miles. To put that in perspective, that's nearly the size of the entire country of Uruguay. In Siberia, one of the most concerning aspects of the 2021 wildfires was the phenomenon known as firestorms. The fires took on extreme forms, so intense that they generated their own weather systems, making it even harder to control the flames. These self-sustaining fires can create thunderstorms, causing lightning strikes that only fueled the fire further, creating a dangerous feedback loop. The wildfires released more than 400 megatons of CO2 into the atmosphere, further worsening the effects of global warming. This amount of carbon was equivalent to the annual emissions of several large countries combined. The environmental toll of the Siberian wildfires was profound. Entire ecosystems were destroyed, displacing countless species of wildlife. The smoke blanketed cities across Siberia and beyond, causing air quality to reach hazardous levels. Airborne particles from the smoke even reached as far as North America. The destruction of these vast forests also means a massive loss in biodiversity, with some rare species of plants and animals losing their habitats forever. But the wildfires were far from just an environmental disaster. They had serious economic and human costs as well. Many communities in the region faced health risks due to the smoke, while local economies suffered from crop damage and the loss of forest resources. Indigenous communities in Siberia, who have lived in harmony with these lands for generations, have seen their way of life disrupted by these catastrophic fires. They have always relied on the forests for food and medicine. Some groups, like the Evenk people, have developed their own methods of fire management over centuries. But these traditional methods are nowadays challenged by the sheer scale of modern wildfires. The forestry industry, which is vital to the region's economy, took a massive hit. Thousands of hectares of valuable timber were reduced to ash, costing billions of dollars in lost resources. The consequences are far-reaching, since Russia is a major supplier of timber to countries in Europe and Asia. But it wasn't just timber that was lost. Vast areas of agricultural land were also decimated. The 2021 Siberian wildfires highlighted an increasing frequency and severity of wildfires around the world. From the United States to Australia, from the Amazon to the Arctic, wildfires are becoming a clear and present danger to ecosystems, economies, and human populations. Across the Pacific Ocean, the state of California has also been battling increasingly severe wildfires in recent years, costing billions of dollars in infrastructure and tragic loss of human lives. During the height of the 2021 fire season, the smoke contributed to the melting of sea ice in the Arctic region, increasing the average global temperature and causing extreme weathers. Experts warn that wildfires will only become more intense and frequent, particularly in vulnerable regions like Siberia, the Australian outback, and California. This is a stark reminder that global warming is a problem that requires a collective response. So, what can be done to prevent such devastating events in the future? The answer lies in tackling the root cause: climate change. Governments, organizations, and individuals must take immediate action to reduce carbon emissions, promote sustainable forestry, and improve firefighting infrastructure. Modern technology has provided new ways to monitor and understand wildfires. Satellites equipped with infrared sensors can detect heat signatures, allowing authorities to pinpoint where fires are spreading in real time. In fact, much of the data about the Siberian fires came from space-based monitoring systems, which were crucial in understanding how vast the fires had become. Advancements in technology, like drones and AI-based firefighting systems, could provide better tools for containing wildfires before they spread out of control. The Siberian wildfire stands as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the urgent need for us to protect our planet. If we act now, we can mitigate the worst effects of climate change and prevent future wildfires from becoming even more catastrophic. After all, the preservation of our planet's ecosystem rests entirely in our hands. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful contents. Stay informed, stay safe, and see you in the next video.